Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another CFC Blues podcast live stream. I'm your co-host Yusuf, and here is George Allen.
What's up, guys?
All right, today we're going to be reviewing the Chelsea versus Newcastle game. We couldn't do it yesterday because we just couldn't do it. We didn't have any time. So
but there was a lot going on yesterday,
which is the important thing. And let's do the review.
Yeah, well said, Yusuf. Again, I'm not feeling too great, but I'm better than I was in the last episode. So, I'm going to talk a bit more. Yusuf has got stats up, which we'll get up in a minute. But first off, we're still at 45 subscribers. If you haven't already, make sure you sub. Our goal is 50 at the moment. There's no time limit on that. So just make sure if you're new here, subscribe. And
hopefully we can get 100 subs. I know it's a big goal, but like maybe towards the end of the year, 100 subs. But it's a big goal, big ask, but we can do it hopefully.
Yeah. So if we hit 100 subs by the end of the year, we should do something, shouldn't we, Yusuf?
Yep. Maybe like a watch along special or something.
I'm thinking we should do a watch along maybe soon. You know.
Yeah.
So if you want us to do a watch along, come and let us
know.
We'll
comment. Comment in a thing in the live chat. What game should you do?
Yeah. Definitely.
For example, Athletic Madrid, maybe.
That'd be a good one.
That's a very important game.
Indeed.
If we lose, then we can't embarrass them. But anyway, here's what it is. Yeah.
Well, Yusuf, Chelsea 2, Newcastle United 0.
Yep. It was a very good performance.
It was a very good performance. Now, something happened in this game that we won't mention yet. I'm sure lots of you know. We'll go through the game. So one thing I would like to mention is Timo Werner got a bit of a scratch to his lip and he started bleeding, didn't he? And I saw someone put on Instagram that he was tasting blood, and literally a minute later he whips the ball into the box and Giroud scores.
Yeah. You have to do that every match now. Just whack him in the mouth and then he scores.
Yeah.
But obviously, don't do that because it's not good.
So we've got 2 comments here. One from Race 2, a good friend of mine. Oh, what's happened there then? Good friend of mine. How you doing, Race? I hope everything's going well. And then the Will123, a big Newcastle fan, so he won't be very happy with the result and the way Newcastle are playing at the moment. They're playing very poor football. So yeah. So Yusuf, what other event occurred in this game that we're all shocked about?
Yeah,
the end of the world's coming.
Werner scoring. So
Timo Werner has scored a goal. I'm so happy for him. Our last 5 Premier League goals, Timo Werner has been involved in all of them, and that's saying something. So obviously we'll do what we normally do. We'll talk about the stats, do our player ratings, and we'll talk about other things to do with the game. So we'll start the stats. This is Yusuf's forte. Here we go. Yusuf, take it away.
Yep. Right. So possession, we had. Let me go into the tab because it's too small to see it. All right. Possession, we had 65.6. They had and Newcastle had 34.4. Shots on target, we had 6. They had 4. Shots in total, we had 18, and they had 10. Passes, we had 564. They had 289. Corners, we had 10 and they had 5. Offsides, and they had 2, and then we had none. And that's the pretty much important facts done or said.
Indeed, it is. There wasn't any cards, was there?
I think no card again.
No cards. That's a strange. You don't normally see that. in a game of football these days. Anyway, lots of light fouls get given for silly things. So Yusuf, go back to the stats quickly. If we just have a look. So we had again the bulk of possession, like we have been doing lots of recently, haven't we?
Yeah, which is good. So, obviously, we're dominate, we're dominating games, which is good to see. And we're scoring goals now, which is good to see as well.
Yeah. The Will 123. There was one, was it there? I don't think there was, mate. Because I've checked on live score we're on the Premier League website, and it's not coming up. So I'm guessing there wasn't a card. If there was, and you know who it was, then do let us know. Because that would be.
I checked on the thing. There wasn't a card, but yeah.
But yeah, if you look at some of the main stats, like we said, possession. We had the bulk of it again. Shots on target, is that 6? Can't quite see. Yeah, that's 6.
Yeah, 6. Yeah.
And overall shots, we had 18. So a third of the shots were on target, which isn't bad. Another one from the Will123, hashtag Bruce out. Here's a question. Obviously, this isn't a Newcastle podcast, but a question for a Newcastle fan, as in you, Will, is if Bruce was to leave, what manager do you want? What manager do you think will get you back to sort of where you were maybe 2 seasons ago? That's a good question. So yeah, some of the main stats. Obviously, we had basically the bulk of the stats were in our favour, wasn't they?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, indeed. Race 2 with another comment. Newcastle stats with 2 laughing emojis. As you can see, on the left, there's more pink stats, which means the higher of the stats. So that's that. The Will123 says Rafa. You want Rafa Benitez back? That's a strong shout. I think that's a strong shout. And Race 2 saying Frank Lampard.
I don't think he should go to the top level.
I don't think. Yeah, I
maybe,
think he should
maybe
go
championship like for now.
Yeah.
Because once he gets like maybe more experience, then
then come back to the Premier League and then.
Yeah, because right now I think it's too big for him, the job. Like, well, not the job, but this league.
He's not got enough experience.
Yeah. Last season he done really well. Obviously, he finished in the top 4.
Yeah.
With the team that we had as well is a big accomplishment. So
indeed. Do let us know your opinions on Thomas Tuchel in the comments. Do you think he's been good? Do you think he's been lucky? Do you think it's all just a big fluke? It would be interesting to see your opinions, and also what you thought of the game, and your player ratings, which brings us on to our next talking point, Yusuf, doesn't it?
Yep.
Thank you for that. Let me move that.
There we go. Yeah.
But you will have to share it again.
Yeah.
For your ratings. So we've got 8 people currently watching. Thank you guys for the support lately. Remember, get us to 50 subscribers. If we get 100 by the end of the year, we will be. We will indeed be doing something. We don't know yet, but we will be doing something. So I'm going to share my screen now. I'll just do it here. There we go. And as you guys can see, if I open it here, right. So we've got it up. So the shirt numbers. So this was the starting 11. The shirt numbers are the rating that I've given. We'll go through one by one. So we'll do that. I'll start. Then Yusuf will do his. And so in goal, we were all very, very skeptical at the start of the game, weren't we, Yusuf?
Yeah, Kepa. I was worried about conceding now. Losing
Kepa being on the team sheet, the starting 11 was a nervous one, but he had a very good game against Barnsley. Yes, it's championship opposition, but
I think I think Kepa starting was the board's decision. It wasn't I don't think it was Tuchel's choice because obviously because the board spent 70 million on him. So either way, they want him to play. But
Maybe. I personally think
yeah,
it was Tuchel's decision,
but it
but
was worth it. So
it definitely paid off because he made some
yeah, it paid
blinding
off. Yeah.
saves. He made some really good saves. So
Yeah.
that's why, as you can see, I've given him a 7. I think he's just above average. Obviously, he didn't have to do much. I think one error he made, which he passed the ball out of play instead of to Aspilicueta, but he made up for it with 2 or 3 amazing saves. Move to the back 3. I've gone with Rudiger and Christensen with the average 6. Obviously, 10 is the highest, average of 6, and 1 just means you didn't show up. So average of 6. Christensen and Rudiger didn't have to do much. But Aspilicueta, I gave it 7. Just because I feel like he did well against Newcastle. He's Mr. Reliable. He's always giving 100%. He's always doing what he can for the team. Absolute club legend, I have to say. We'll move to the wing backs. Marcos Alonso started on the left wing back. I gave him the average score of a 6. I don't think he was amazing, but I don't think he was horrendous either. So an average score is what I gave him. Sorry. On the right wing back was Hudson-Odoi, and once again he was an absolute star. He is becoming one of the best youngsters in world football. He's rising the ranks. Very good, yeah. He was amazing, which is why I gave him a 9 for the game yesterday, which is understandable, isn't it?
Yeah, he was very good yesterday.
Yeah, and in the both midfielders were pretty solid, better than the average score. So I gave him an 8. Kovacic was really good. Luke, if you're watching, at the moment he's performing better than Wijnaldum. So I've said it. Hey, I've said it. And Jorginho, he was a passing machine as he always is. Made some good challenges, made some really good passes, and so yeah, I gave him an 8. So we'll move to the front 3. Mount, I gave him just above the average score because I felt like he made some good passes, got him behind a few times, and overall we played pretty good. So I gave him a 7. And then Timo Werner, I gave him a 9. As you can see there, he got a goal in the 39th minute, which someone stupidly tweeted was a bicycle kick. I can't get over that.
Yeah, I saw it on Twitter. I saw it fun.
His the account's name was Ariza Balaga.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. I've just seen a comment. Hang on. From R27 Gaming. Do you know who this is, Yusuf? Nope. Says, Yusuf, I'm a big fan, bro. Wait, so you've got a fan, mate. You've got a fan. You're trying to find out who it is.
Yeah, I think. Hold on. Yeah, you can carry on though. This one.
Okay. Yeah. Well, Yusuf's got a big fan. We're gonna call you his number 1 fan now. So thanks for the comment.
Oh no, never mind.
If we move up to
got a big fan.
To the striker, Abraham got injured very early in the game, but I've included him anyway. I gave him a 6 average score. And Giroud, obviously, you can see here. I've put underneath 31st minute goal, assist from Timo Werner, and for Giroud, I'm gonna give him a 7. Or actually, we'll give him a 7.5. We'll give him a 7.5. Another comment from Race 2. Can you rate the Newcastle players? I'll do it very quickly.
Yeah. Well, they're all poor, but...
Carl Darlow, the goalkeeper, I'll give him a 7. The rest, I'll give him a 2. Okay, I think I now know who R27 Gaming is. I'm not going to show that. And then Race 2. George, I am your number 1 fan. That is a lie. You called me fat the other day. Just joking. Love you, Race. No homo, G. And then here we go. So the Will123, the Newcastle fan, saying Joelinton 0. Well, he came on very late in the game and didn't do much, so fair enough. So yeah, that's my player predictions. I was going to say player. That's my squad ratings. So if I quickly remove that, Yusuf, if would you like to share your screen?
Yeah. Give me a second. Let me share screen. There we go. Yep, got it.
There we
Can
go.
you see it?
We can.
Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, cool. Yeah. So in goal, Kepa, I gave him a 7 as a rating because I think he made some very good saves. Especially the Shelby free kick and the Willock's header, which is going towards the near post, and he dived towards it, that was a good save. For the back line, the back three, I gave him all sixes because I don't think they were amazing, but they did the job, which is the important thing. So they get all sixes. For the four in midfield, I gave Hudson-Odoi 8 because I think he played very well yesterday. He made good runs as well, good crosses. Yeah. All right. So for the left wing back or the left mid, however you like to call it, I put Alonso. So I gave him a 7 because he wasn't. I mean, it's more of a 6 actually. I kind of made a mistake, but yeah, he obviously didn't play that well, but he didn't play bad either. But yeah, for the two midfield, I think Kovacic played very well. He made very good passes and runs as well, runs and dribbled past players like they weren't there. Jorginho, I didn't really see much of him. Played well, but obviously made some passes, some as well. For the rating, I'll give him a 6. For the front three, because for the striker, it was the starting striker was Abraham, but unfortunately got injured. So Giroud had to come on. And luckily, Giroud, he got the first goal, which is a minute. Wait, let me see the minute. Minute 31, the 31st minute. So yeah, and then Werner obviously got the goal. Oh yeah, so for the rating for Giroud, I give him an 8 for his goal and runs and stuff. Left wing, Werner, or left forward, sorry. Werner got a 9 for me because obviously got the goal and I think so. It was meant to be an assist for Werner, but Darlow parried it out and then Giroud smacked it in the net. So it counts as just a goal.
No, I'm sure it counts as a Werner. I'm gonna give it.
No, because I think Werner aimed it. I think crossed it for Mount.
It doesn't matter. He was the last Chelsea player to touch balls and assist. So, another one from the R27 Gaming saying he's continuing to be your number one fan, Yusuf. He says he wants a signed shirt now.
Signed shirt. Oh, you're getting eventually, Laura. Yeah, Mount.
Well,
I give him a 6 for rating.
Fair
enough. He wasn't the best player on the pitch, but yeah, hopefully he'll play better against Southampton. I think it's on Saturday. Yeah, Saturday. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's my ratings. Let me
yeah.
do this. There we go.
So that's pretty much all we've really got for today, isn't it, Yusuf?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
One thing I would like to mention is for personal channels, Yusuf, I know you said you wanted to start streaming.
Yeah, I haven't started yet, but
yeah, he's getting there. He's getting there. Well, since it's the half term, mate, maybe you can get going.
Yeah, I might do one. Yeah.
We've got another comment. Hang on, I was just changing something on the screen. Another comment once it shows up. I can read it out. It's from Robert Fador, a good friend of mine and Yusuf. How you doing, mate? What's your prediction for City Everton? There we go. I'd probably say a 2-0 win for City, maybe a 3-0 win. But who knows? The Premier League's a strange league. Obviously, we've seen this season. It's been very, very unpredictable. So Everton could come out and win 1-0. City could come out and win 7-0. You just don't know. Yusuf, what do you think?
I think City will win it because I think their form is ridiculous. It's very good form, and I think Everton they lost 2-0 to Fulham the other day, which is kind of embarrassing, but yeah, I think City will win it.
Another comment. Do you think Liverpool can win the Champions League?
I don't think so. Without Van Dijk,
without Van Dijk, it's going to be difficult. But I also think that it's quite possible. Obviously, they've got a really good attacking force. Curtis Jones, looking good for them. And Kabak at the back. Sorry, I forgot his name. Kabak at the back. He was solid yesterday. Leipzig just couldn't really get into the game. A lot of defensive mistakes they made to lead to 2 goals, unfortunately for them. But I do like RB Leipzig. They're a good team. Robert Fadul saying Liverpool not even in the top 5 in the league. You got to remember when we won the Champions League, we finished 6th. So anything can happen, mate. Anything can happen. Just hang on. Yeah, there we go. So I think we'll end it there. Yusuf, I'll let you do the outro again, since you did it so well last time. So take it away, mate.
Yeah, so thanks for watching and listening. We'll be doing a preview of the Southampton game on Friday. It'll be out. So yeah.
Wait, before you do anything, there's a question for you.
When you can see that? I don't know, mate. Obviously, when lockdown ends, I'll give you a snapshot.
And yeah, before you do it, say anything else, Yusuf. I'm gonna say I might be doing a live stream later. I don't know what game I'll be doing yet. Maybe Rocket League, maybe Black Ops Cold War, maybe Warzone. I don't know. But I'm sure you'll be there, Yusuf, if you're free. And I'll let you do the outro now. Sorry.
So thanks for watching and listening, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
See you later.